Hi guys, Hybrid Trader here again. Today I want to bring you a video on a not so new token. It's a token that's been around for a while, but it has just been rebranded or renamed, and I think it deserves a lot of credit at the moment. The token in question is, or used to be, called Unity Ingot. It was just rebranded to Dignity, ticker DIG. I think I need to share some information regarding this coin. There seems to be a lot of mystery around it, a lot of distrust at the moment. But to tell you the truth, I've been into this coin for a while. I have some of it. To be perfectly honest, I am an investor in the coin. I believe in it. I also have a certain amount of information on this coin that I'm not at liberty to discuss at the moment. I need to give you some information to assure you that this coin is not a scam. This coin is perfectly legitimate, and the news coming out very shortly is going to stun a lot of people. It is going to astound you. This project has been on the go for ages. The problem with it taking so long is it started as a simple single idea, and what happened was it just grew. Over time, the idea just grew so big that, well, it was too big for one person to handle. And it has got so big now that there are huge corporations involved. This is going to be massive. They've had to move their operations to a different country to fit in with certain regulations and everything else. It is massive. These guys are legit. What makes me most enthusiastic about this coin is the fact that they have done everything that they have, and you will find out probably in a week or two most of what they have accomplished with this coin and with Cryptobontix, the holding company for this coin. They have accomplished all of this without funding. There has been no ICOs, no crowdfunding, nothing. They have done this all by themselves, and they have funded the whole lot and managed to put it all together and slowly get it launched, which is part of the reason why it is taking so long. Anyway, on the screen you can see that the chart for what is now Dignity, DIG, in relation to Bitcoin is the DIG Bitcoin pair. It used to be the Unity Ingot. So we've had our rebranding. Everything went perfectly well. Everybody got a one-to-one swap for your Dignity. A lot of people think that they simply changed the name and reduced or burned a certain number of tokens to bring the total market cap down from 10 billion down to 3 billion. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible due to some complications on the C-CEX exchange. These guys have obviously, over time, because Unity Ingot was dormant for quite a while, they neglected it and have been quite uncooperative over the last while to handle the swap for Dignity, and a lot of people are now sitting with coins stuck on that exchange, but they seem to have sorted that out, and or exchange is now, or seems to be, working with them, and it looks like those people are going to get their coins swapped, which is a good thing. Anyway, a lot of people assumed that with the information that came out just before the swap, a little bit of which was that, well, it's always been known that the coin or the token will be backed by $1 worth of gold. Now there was a lot of confusion about this gold that would have, or would, that is going to be backed with this coin. If you go to Bitcoin Talk, the forum, you will find a lot of FUD. There are a lot of naysayers there, and to be quite frank with you, there are a couple there that are, let's just say, they have a personal axe to grind with the creators of the Unity Ingot and the Dignity token and everything that they touch. It's personal. It definitely is personal. I have first-hand knowledge of that, but we're not going to get into that here. So take what you read on that forum with, I wouldn't say with a pinch of salt, but just remember, a lot of the naysayers on there, one or two in particular, are, let's just say, they are sponsored to do what they are doing, and they're doing it for personal reasons. So let's not take everything that's said there as gospel. One person on that forum who you should be listening to is a username by the name of Gembool or Gembool. Now, I have a feeling I know who this person is. I'm not going to reveal who it is, but I have a feeling I know who it is. And this person is very close to or thickly involved in the creation from the beginning and knows what is happening. This person obviously can't reveal everything. They are also restricted by NDAs, just like a lot of other people are. But his comments, or this person's comments, should be read and taken notice of. You will see there's one post in particular, this one. A fairly long post made by Jembull on the forum. Let me check. Yeah, it is these are all posts by Jembull anyway. Let me find that post again. Here we go. This was posted on the 21st of February, which was only 2 days ago. In this post, he or she reveals quite a bit of information. And if you read this properly and really take in what he's saying here, he's actually saying a lot more than he says he is, or rather, a lot more than the words on the page. Put it that way. If you're willing to read between the lines, there is a lot going on, a lot going to come out. And the fact is that they've been taken a bit by surprise. One of the people involved in this has mistakenly let the cat out of the bag, and they've all been caught a bit by surprise. So they are now in a rush to get things launched before panic strikes, put it that way. Because the news is out now, people expect big things to happen all of a sudden when they are not, or rather they weren't really ready to go full steam ahead. But there are certain things that they can do, and they are pushing up the deadlines so that they can get things launched a little bit sooner. Anyway, in here, this person talks about, you will see mention of Cryptobontix, which is now the corporation or company that holds the rights to all of these tokens now, including the DIG token or DIG, Dignity token. There are a number of them. Where did he list them here now? There we go. As I said, what did impress me about these tokens was there was no ICOs to raise funds or anything. This has all been funded by themselves. And once you find out what they have funded, it is quite incredible what they have done. Anyway, the tokens are Dignity, ticker DIG, which is going to be backed by $1 worth of gold. There's NAM, which is Namaste. If I'm not mistaken, that will be backed by $2 worth of silver. There's the ORE, which is formerly the Life token. Now, I'm not sure what ORE stands for these days. I haven't read it anywhere, but it is the formerly was going to be called the Life token. That will be backed by, I think, $3 of platinum, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's the HON, or the Honor token. That will be backed by, if I'm not mistaken, $4 worth of palladium. And as he says here, the only way to acquire them is through the partnering exchanges from one of the funds, family or friends that originally purchased them from us. Now, I would be one of those that originally purchased from them. I have, I would say, a substantial amount. It was a substantial amount in the beginning, but I am already way in profit, as when I bought them, they were offered at next to nothing. As it says here, news of the company's new board, white papers, bounty program, ownership, plans, domicile, mining facilities, mining rigs, bullion, arbitrator, etc. will be released over the next 15 business days, with the grand media announcement being made in the partnering country with major speakers. Largest media coverage the first or second week of April, where we will release the largest news of all. More on this later. Now, in this short paragraph, because I happen to know a little bit more than the average person knows about these tokens, I can tell you that what he's hinting at here is huge. The board of directors, although a lot of the directors already are known, corporations that are involved, mining houses that are involved. A lot of people think, or there's been a lot of speculation, that the gold, for instance, that is going to be backing the DIG or Dignity token is literally gold that is still in the ground. As far as I know, this is not going to be the case. We are going to be supplied with gold bullion from a massive, massive worldwide mining group that is huge. There are highly trusted and respected people in the industry attached to this on the boards of directors who are going to surprise people and amaze people. This is going to be massive. The country that they are partnering with, they talk about a partnering country. I happen to know what this country is, or which country they're talking about. I haven't seen it mentioned in public yet, but it is going to be huge. There's some announcements about this country as well, and the country itself, how can I say, the government of this country's partnership. They talk about a partnering country, and they use the word partnering purposely. This country that they're talking about is literally going to become, the government is going to become a partner in this business. This is how big this is. When governments get involved, you're talking big. So there will be some big speakers. I don't know who they are, but I'm sure they're going to be well-respected, well-known people, and we are all looking forward to that. One thing I want to talk about is something I didn't know about, even though I have a source of information that normally gives me some updates and things a couple of days before they are actually made public. Nobody knew about this one as far as I know, or very few people. Reciprocation, the echo token. This is an idea that has been brought about or brought out by the creators of all of this that is actually quite brilliant. It's never been done before. I don't think anybody's ever even thought of it, but it is a way to create a token that is literally, in every sense of the word, decentralized. I'm just going to read to you this paragraph and maybe explain a few details of it. The Echo is a different beast altogether that will commence with an IBO. This is an initial bounty offering for 75% of the tokens, which will then follow with a 25% ICO. That's an initial coin offering. The IBO will work on an automated website with referral links. Anyone that signs up to the reciprocation website will receive 0.5 Echo. Once all your KYC/AML, this is Know Your Customer, I can't remember what AML stands for now, but that is all the legal requirements for this kind of thing, once you have finished all your details. In other words, once that data has been added and approved. Once approved, you will have access to the backend members area, which will provide you with a referral link. When someone joins the Echo IBO using your key or your referral link, they will too receive half an Echo or 0.5, and you will receive 0.25 Echo. This will run until the 75% of the tokens have been given out. Then the ICO will kick in. 100% of the tokens will be given away and sold. This way, we have genuinely created the first truly decentralized token that no one party will hold a major controlling block of. Now, this is quite massive. If you look at all Ethereum-based tokens, the ERC20 tokens, they are not mineable as far as I know. And just like the dig token, the dignity or the namaste or the honor, the ORE, these are all ERC20 tokens and are basically pre-mined and start off sitting in basically the company wallet. This, to some people, is a worrying detail, and probably legitimately so. It opens the door to a lot of, let's just say, unethical dealings and corruption, basically. If your company founders or managers are not ethical and honest, those tokens could end up in the wrong hands and make the wrong people very rich, and basically kill the token by loss of faith in it by the users. Anyway, this is an absolutely ingenious idea. It's a way to get the token out there and owned 100% by the users. There won't be any pool, there won't be any one company wallet. It'll be just out there and everybody will own it. This token is also backed by mining, but instead of bullion, it will hodl various crypto by a well-known US-based miner. Now, for those that don't know, HODL, H-O-D-L, stands for hold on for dear life. That means you're not going to be trading it up and down or day trading it or whatever. You're going to buy it and hold it. It's an investment for you. 25% of the daily mine proceeds will be used to purchase more mining rigs and bring them online as quickly as possible. So from the income they get from this, they will use a quarter of the money to just keep buying mining rigs and just keep mining. In other words, those tokens will be backed by more and more hodled cryptocurrencies, other cryptocurrencies. Very clever. This token will start with 250 mining rigs and has already purchased them, on which we have received delivery of 90 so far. This is a token you will want to hodl, as it goes up in value based on altcoin reserves and exponential growth from acquiring more miners daily. That's exactly what I've just said. It literally just keeps becoming more and more valuable. As we know, the whole cryptocurrency space is, although we have our major ups and downs, the general trend of the whole ecology as one is upwards. And I don't think we have even started the journey yet. It's only going to go higher and higher. You only have to look at where Bitcoin has gone and will go again for sure. This coin, the Echo coin or token, is just going to become more and more valuable in an exponential way, because the tokens that are hodled or kept, they're becoming more valuable even if you stop mining. They're just becoming more and more valuable every day. But they are not stopping mining. They are using 25% of the profits to buy more mining rigs and to mine even faster. So whatever gets mined gets kept, and therefore your token that you are holding becomes more and more valuable every day. They go on to explain which mining rigs they are using, and I'm not going to go through all that. But this concept is, well, as they say here, this has never been done to date, and we will be hosting an open house at our mining facilities for the media in the very near future. This will be accompanied by live video feeds and YouTube videos. Now I'm not sure when this will be coming, but it sounds very interesting and very exciting. But for those of you into the network marketing, who are starting to dabble or have been into cryptos for a while, will like what's coming next. He says here that we have purchased a Lamborghini Urus. Now, for those of you that haven't seen a Lamborghini Urus, it is basically an SUV, a small family van, put it that way. Very nice. I had to look it up. I'd never heard of it before. I didn't know Lamborghini produces them. But it's a very nice vehicle. It looks to be, could be four-wheel drive, which is great. And I'm sure it costs a lot of money. But they've bought one of these, and they are offering it up as the grand prize to the Echo Initial Bounty Offering Contest. So whoever refers the most people, and in so doing will earn the most Echo tokens, will win this Lamborghini Urus, which is fantastic. I mean, it's great. And they're also giving away 200 Ethereum for the top 100 people that have the most referrals. This is insane. They carry on to say it's an official race to the finish, which is fantastic. This is fun, profitable, and sustainable. It is fantastic. Brilliant idea, and I look forward to seeing what they're going to be doing with it. Okay, that's enough about Echo. Let's get back to the Unity token post swap. It is now Dignity, and it only became, or trading in Dignity only became live yesterday. This is what their graph looks like. As you can see, I'm glad that we moved on a little bit. They had a little bit of a glitch in the system, and the graph started off at $10, and we all know that the Unity token only closed off when they shut down trading. It shut down at around, must have been 10-11 US cents per token, and when they opened the trading for Dignity, somehow they got a $10 value, which screwed up the scaling of the charts, and you had this massive $10 column, and the rest of the candles were these little specks at the bottom of the chart for the rest of the day. But now that $10 candle is gone and the charting scaling is right, you can see we started off, once everything settled down, we started off at this is the relationship to Bitcoin now anyway. We started off at once it settled down at 0.000012 Bitcoin. and then we had a bit of a drop to market value, what the market saw in it. It rose up to just over 0.00001, and it's been pretty much stable since then. It has had a few drops. This is just the market taking profits, I think, and maybe a little bit of skepticism due to the FUD created on the Bitcoin Talk platform. I think it was largely responsible for the slight drop in price. But as soon as Cryptobontix starts issuing their news bulletins and releasing everything, I think this token is going to absolutely take off. Now, I have been in this token when I just want to change to the DIG-USD relationship, or the DIG-USD pair. I got into this token. It is now at the moment trading at 9.5 US cents. I got into this token when it was literally I think somewhere around 0.05 cents. So I am pretty much in profit, you can say. I've had a good ROI on this coin. I haven't sold any for profit. What I have done in the lead up to the swap was to trade the coin for between the Bitcoin and DIG. Basically sell the highs, buy the lows, and I managed to make quite a few thousand Unity ingots at the time, and well, they're serving me well now. Although the price has dropped slightly, I am well up on from where I started anyway. Well up. So I'm not complaining. I can't see unless something really drastic happens, like some kind of disaster. There's no way that this coin is going to have any serious drops or anything in value until the news comes out, and then I think we are truly going to take off. So at 9.5 cents at the moment, in my opinion, this is an absolute steal. I have to stress that I make no guarantees. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm merely telling you what I see, what I'm doing. I have done well from this coin. I'm pretty sure it is going to make me a lot of money still. Yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. As I said, I do have some inside information. I won't cross the boundaries of the NDAs and stuff like that and jeopardize the business. Let's face it, if I say something that might be detrimental to the company as a whole, I'm shooting myself in the foot. I have invested in this coin, and I don't want to damage my chances of getting a really good ROI at the end of the day. I have big plans for the proceeds that I'm going to make from this, and I don't want to put that at risk. So if I can answer your questions with some call it inside information, I'll do that. But otherwise, you're just going to have to wait for the really big news. That's about it for me from now. As soon as I know more, I will be sharing it, and hopefully I will be able to share news with you before it's made public. That's a valuable thing. If you liked my video, if you like the information I've shared, give us a thumbs up, share it if you like, subscribe, please subscribe so you can get the next video. Yeah, let's go out there and make some money.